Informative speech for public speaking class at Iowa Western Community College. I would like to take the opportunity to share with you information that I obtained while doing research on my chosen career pathway of social work. Social work is the field and area of study that works to alleviate less than optimal living conditions. Social workers aim to improve the lives of individuals, organizations, communities, agencies, and the human race as a whole. The Bureau of Labor and Statistics defines social work as helping people solve and cope with problems in their everyday life. My personal values align well with the core values of social work. These are defined in the Code of Ethics as service, social justice, dignity and worth of a person, importance of human relationships, and competence. I chose social work because initially I chose nursing as a route for my career pathway. After several years working in the health field, I learned that I don't want to take the hands-on approach to caring for other people. Core values align in nursing and in social work, but I prefer to work with preventative care over the treatment portion. There are many areas of social work. A social worker could work in a hospital, school, and a private practice, public health, mental health. Social workers could work with substance abuse, and there are various other areas social workers could find gainful employment. The choice that I will choose, or the area that I'll choose to work in, is public health. Salary.com lists an entrance salary as $44,200 per year for a person who has a bachelor's of social work and $59,000 per year for a person who has a master's of social work. The National Association of Social Work says that a person starting out with a master's degree could make about $15,000 more per year than a person starting with a bachelor's degree. In my research, I found that those numbers don't exactly match up for the area where we live. I interviewed 3 different social workers, and all 3 of them work in different areas of the field. Leah Schmidt is a caseworker for Department of Health and Human Service of Iowa in Shelby County. She works with adults who are living with intellectual disabilities and are on an ID waiver. Her daily routine is she works from about 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's just average. She could have long days from traveling across the state to meet with her clients. She could have shorter days when the state lets out for their employee workers. Reva Evans is a school social worker with Heartland Family Services. Reva's schedule reflects that of the students' schedule. Reva works with children who have behavioral disorders, children who are experiencing poverty and living in homelessness. And her days, like I said, start when the students' days start and end with the students for the most part. In the event that she has a student who is currently experiencing homelessness, Reva takes her work home with her, and her work comes home in the form of taking the student home. Gail Cahill is the 3rd person that I interviewed about social work. She's a licensed clinical social worker. She has many years of experience in her private practice, and her day starts when she'd like for it to start. Gail took the route of a private practice.
Please notice your phone's battery is overheated.
She specializes in eating disorders, marriage and family counseling, and anxiety disorders. Attire for the 3 of them can vary depending on the situation, where they're working, the clients they're working with, and the climate of the area. I'm working to finish my prerequisites to apply to bachelor's programs for social work. Areas where I could work are hospitals, community clinics, wellness centers, aid service organizations. I have an interest in working with the Ryan White Foundation or the National Association of Social Workers HIV and AIDS Spectrum Project. That project teaches cultural competence to people living with HIV and AIDS to better improve the quality of their life. So as you can see, social work is a helping field. While the salary may vary, while the positions are different, there are lots of opportunities. The satisfaction of being a social worker increases and improves the quality of everyone's lives. And the most important part of it all is that the core values of social workers listed in the Code of Ethics align well with my own. Service to others, social justice, dignity and worth of a person, importance of human relationships, and competence.